This piece is about the garden, but I'm not reading it in the garden, I'm reading it in my living room. Like a herd dying. The sense of smell, they say, is a warning sign. If you lose it, you should be worried. It could mean that you are infected with COVID-19. I, who never went near a flower to know its smell, now poke my nose into every bee-laden bush. There's been one other change in me. I've begun to notice more than I ever did the weeds in the garden. Some of the weeds have flowers tiny as pinpricks. I have to go down on my knees to confirm that what I am seeing is a flower and not a speck. I don't know their names, and when I cannot find them in common Indian wildflowers, I get frustrated. The only one that I have identified so far is a shrub that looks more like a tall stalk and is called Turk's turban or bowing lady. From a distance, its white flowers look like plumes. In those first weeks, I find myself writing poems that have to do with the garden. Over the years, I have written about the garden. But these new lockdown poems are different, and they all come in a rush. I am seeing a mulberry bush, but thinking pandemic. I begin to use words and phrases that, until the other day, I did not even know existed. Or if they existed, they now took on another meaning. This is the first one I wrote. Close to each other, socially undistanced, the mulberry leaves, uniformly green, shall turn brown together. It's like a herd dying. Under the bamboo stand, I notice a heap of brown leaves. A rustling sound comes from there and there is movement. I'm not sure what is going on. It turns out that half a dozen jungle babblers are foraging in the heap. The dry bamboo leaves providing them with camouflage, not that they need it. The bamboo stand and the babblers will outlive both me and the pandemic. As I go about identifying the plants in the garden or failing to, I find one day a woman at the gate. This is not the tall gate that has come up at the head of the lane, where there is now a new cabin for a security guard, but my own more modest one. I don't know why the woman has come at 8 in the morning, just when I am about to drive out to the supermarket down Old Survey Road here in Dehradun. News has come that it is open. I have not run out of supplies, having stocked up enough wheat, rice and lentils to last me a couple of months. Nevertheless, I am in a hurry to get to Fresh and Easy. The woman is about my age, her face like a walnut, wrinkled, and her head is covered with a blue print. She is standing inches from me and she is saying something. I remember the rules of social distancing. She is not 6 feet away. There's her uncovered mouth. I quickly roll up the window and drive off. It's only after I have turned the corner that I begin to see what I've left behind. I see the woman's eyes. I see her lips moving, but I do not hear her words. I do not need to. I see the sickle in her hand. I know why she has come. She wanted to cut grass to feed her goats, and I have driven off, leaving her standing.